What if I told you that Michael Jackson didn't invent the moonwalk, but turned it into one of the most iconic dance moves in history? Welcome to Media Time Machine, where we bring entertainment nostalgia back to life. I'm Jason Starr, and I've worked in the media industry for over a decade, and I've also been studying media history since 2010. In this video, we're diving into the story behind Michael Jackson's moonwalk, where it came from, how it evolved, and why it changed pop culture forever. Back in the early 1980s, Michael Jackson was already one of the biggest stars in the world, but one single performance would elevate him into a legend. When Michael Jackson glided backwards on stage as if defying gravity, the world froze in disbelief. The move was called the Moonwalk, and while Jackson perfected it, he wasn't the first to try it. So how did this famous dance move come about? And how did it become one of the most famous dance moves in history? Roots of the move. The origins of the moonwalk go back long before Michael Jackson. Street dancers had been experimenting with sliding, gliding, and illusion-style moves for decades. In the 1930s, performers like Calloway were already doing moves that looked like early versions of the glide. Later, in the 1950s and 60s, entertainers like James Brown introduced footwork that created the illusion of floating across the stage. By the 1970s, street dance styles like popping and locking began to evolve in African American communities. It was in these neighborhoods that the moonwalk, then called the backslide, started to take shape. But as street dancers developed the move, they had no idea that one day Michael Jackson would take it to a worldwide stage. Michael Jackson discovers the move. In the late 1970s and early 80s, Michael was constantly searching for inspiration. He studied the moves of greats like James Brown, Fred Astaire, and street performers he encountered in Los Angeles. One dancer in particular, known as Jeffrey Daniel, a member of the group Shalimar, was performing the backslide on television. Jackson saw it and was mesmerized. Determined to master it, he brought Daniel in to help teach him. Together, they refined the move, transforming it from a street dance illusion into a polished performance. But Michael wasn't just learning the move, he was reimagining it. He wanted to unleash it at the perfect time. The Motown 25 performance. That moment came on March 25, 1983 during the Motown 25 Yesterday, Today, Forever television special. Jackson performed Billie Jean dressed in a black sequined jacket, a single white glove, and a black fedora. The performance was electrifying from the start. But then, just as the music hit its peak, Michael slid backwards across the stage in what looked like impossible motion. The audience was shocked. Viewers at home couldn't believe their eyes. In an instant, the moonwalk was born as a global phenomenon. That performance didn't just showcase a dance move, it became one of the most iconic moments in pop culture history. Cultural impact. The moonwalk instantly captured the imagination of fans worldwide. Kids tried to copy it in their bedrooms, dancers broke it down step by step, and TV shows replayed the moment again and again. Michael had taken a move rooted in street dance culture and turned it into an international sensation. It became his signature move, something no other performer could replicate with the same magic. And every time he performed it, whether on tour or in music videos, audiences erupted. But more than that, the moonwalk symbolized Michael's artistry. He wasn't just singing and dancing, he was creating illusions, blending music with magic. The legacy of the moonwalk. After that night in 1983, the moonwalk was never just a dance move. It became a symbol of Michael Jackson himself, his mystery, his brilliance, and his unmatched showmanship. From the Bad Tour to Dangerous live shows, he used it as the ultimate climax, always leaving fans screaming for more. Even today, decades later, the moonwalk remains one of the most recognized and celebrated dance moves in history. Countless artists have tried it, but no one has ever made it look as effortless as Michael did. The moonwalk wasn't just a dance, it was history in motion. Lessons learned. The story of the moonwalk shows how innovation often comes from borrowing, learning, and reinventing. Michael Jackson didn't invent the move, but he perfected it, elevated it, and used it to create a cultural moment that will never be forgotten. It's a reminder that creativity isn't just about originality, it's about vision, timing, and performance. The moonwalk was more than steps on a stage, it was a moment of magic that defined a generation. Thanks for watching. Do you remember the first time you saw Michael Jackson's moonwalk? Did you ever try practicing it yourself? Share your memories in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this video, hit the like button and subscribe for more deep dives into media and entertainment history. See you in the next video.